This conference will now be recorded.
All right, so today is Monday, June 15th, and as always, everything that we're going to be talking about today is for educational purposes only, and nothing is intended as any type of investment advice. So like I said, it's pretty much been a kind of a typical Monday morning so far, well, summer Monday morning. Not a ton that's really going on out there, but just once again, with great pre-market trading coming in, and the EDSA was just a phenomenal cheap stock, followed the rules absolutely perfect. So right now what we have is we have some ask prints that were at that 9 level, and then we had some that came in at 950, and basically right afterwards we start to see that selling coming in. So really what I'm going to be looking for is for this to take a pretty hard drop right before we come into the open and then go back up to satisfy those prints. Only problem that we have is that 10 is right above, so we're going to see a lot of games starting to get played right around that 975 area, and then obviously 10 would give us the most information. You could go out there and try to get shares. I know I was not able to earlier this morning. I will continue to try, but unfortunately, we're going to have to be looking for this on, towards the long side instead of being able to ride it back down for the short. So overall, like I said, we have some pretty decent buying that came in at that 950. We just need to pull back from those ask prints at 9, and then a trigger back to the upside is going to be our high percentage trade. Next thing looking at is GNUS. So we've been looking at this a whole bunch, and you can just see right here on the daily, it's been pretty much hot for a little bit over a week now. Now, one thing that we want to look at is what happened when we came up to 5, and earlier this morning, the reaction wasn't that great, but if it does let me come back down, we do have some really nice buying prints that came in right around the 460 area, and then right around that 475 type area. So it definitely has the buying to be able to go up back towards that 5 level. And then we also know that there is still a ton of buying up here that it's been pulling back from and really hasn't got that boost and that lift off to be able to really jump out. So the amount of volume we're almost at 13 million shares. It has really the potential to really be able to run. It just needs to get that personality change and kind of get away from being so consolidated within its trading. But overall, we definitely do have the buying to get back up to 5, and then 5 obviously is going to give us a lot more information on what they're going to be looking to do there. Next thing looking at is BBI. So this is going to be on our side list, and the reason being is just it's very, very consolidated, and most of the time it does not trade a lot, but you could see the personality is completely different today. And based off of what we keep seeing, there's been some huge buying coming in at that 3 level. They've just been pretty much building almost all morning since I've been watching. So overall, this is another one where it really does have the opportunity to be able to break out. But overall, we're going to be looking for that double top. It's going to have to break our resistance point right here, about 340. But as long as we break that 340 and we still continue to see that buying, we shouldn't have a problem getting up there based off of the amount of buying that we've seen at that 3 and the amount of building that we've seen. So this one's another one where it shows us that it has the potential to really get moving. And then DGLY, we're going to keep this one on our side list as well. So it's not trading, really doing that much right now. But once again, we just know the amount of buying that we've been continuing to see within here, and especially near these highs, which once again, it's just been pretty much pulling back from. So overall, it's another one with just huge amounts of potential based off the amount of buying and the amount of building that we've just been continuously seeing. And with these cheaper stocks, they don't build for a terribly long time. So it really is kind of getting to the point where it's either we're going to see that really big jump or we're going to end up kind of just fizzling out a bunch. Neat just jumped. Let's see. Damn. Yes, it did. On absolutely beautiful volume 8. So basically we know that when the stock is going to be parabolic, these prints at 8 mean a whole lot more because the print personality is going to be very thin. Overall, some prints at 9, yep, absolutely beautiful. Now this isn't even a sideless stock. This is going to go on our regular. Definitely go out there and see if you can get shares, because when these things kind of fizzle out, like we see constantly, we get those huge drops that come back in, and the volume itself is great. So really wish we would have got a little bit more information at that 950, but we'll kind of take it as it comes. Not really a great show of hand in there yet. All right, guys, anything else out there that I missed? Anything else out there that I missed? All right. So I think that is about it. So let's get ready for our morning. Remember, there is no reason to force any type of trades. Let's make sure we let them come to us. We have that patience. We make sure that our first trade is the most important trade of the day. I will talk to everyone in the chat, and happy trading.